Hi, I'm Michelle. This yin flow will help you feel grounded, centered, and at ease. Let's begin in our easy seat, connecting to the breath, settling into the body. Maybe closing the eyes and finding that soft gaze. Let's begin with a deep in breath. Exhale with the entire body. Cleansing breath. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe listening to the sound of that breath. Inhale. And exhale. Releasing the hands slightly ahead of you, connecting to the earth, feeling that support beneath you. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more like that. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Gently walk the hands back. Blinking the eyes open, finding that focal point slightly ahead of you. On the inhale, sending the arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's release, come out of that easy seat, make our way into tabletop position. Let's move through a couple of cat-cows here. Shoulders over the wrists, hips are over those knees. Inhale, send the crown of the head to the sky. Exhale, pull that navel to the spine. Inhale, find openness through that chest. Exhale, open in between the shoulder blades. 1 more here. Inhale, press away from the earth. Exhale, rounding back. Gently back to center. Let's take that launch forward. Inhale, exhale, release that chest to the mat. So for our first pose for today is seal pose with the option for Sphinx pose. For seal, sending the hands out slightly to the corners of the mat, pressing away here. You can turn those hands out slightly. Other option is coming into Sphinx, shoulders or over those elbows, finding 90 degrees there. So finding the right intensity and edge for you today. Let's take an inhale here and exhale. Allowing ourselves to settle into those hips and into those legs. Noticing the support beneath you. Let's breathe together here. Inhale and exhale. Send that breath to the crown of the head. Inhale. Exhale, back down that body into those legs and feet. 1 more here. Inhale and exhale. Noticing where the mind goes through intensity. We keep bringing that mind back to that breath, back into that body, being the awareness behind it all. Using the breath as our anchor. noticing if you may be holding anywhere in the body on that next inhale, on that next exhale, finding a little bit more release. Inhale and exhale. Deep in breath. Exhale, gently release that chest to the mat. Let's find Crocodile Pose. Stack those hands, release that forehead to the hands. Breathing into that back expansion. Inhale and exhale. Allowing yourself to settle into the shoulders, into the hips. Deep in breath and exhale. Gently release those hands, send them by the ribs. We'll shift from tabletop into child's pose. Just finding that little bit of that release through the back. So just moving at your own rhythm, your own pace. And just notice what you're feeling through the back after coming out of that seal pose. Maybe knees turn out slightly. And we'll take one more here. Gently back to tabletop position. So knees face forward, fingertips are forward. We will come into a pigeon pose next. So option, you can take that on your back, supine pigeon. Otherwise, we're going to send that right leg through. Frame that front foot, heel toe that foot in towards center. Take hold of that ankle with that left hand. You can release onto that right hip. Option to take a block, place it underneath the right sit bone. Also option, you could take it under the leg that is extended, just near that thigh, near that hip flexor. An option for supine pigeon, crossing the right leg just above that left knee, sending the arms through, bringing that left knee towards heart center. So find the version that works for you today. Maybe forearms to the blocks. Let's breathe together here. Inhale and exhale. Sending that breath to the crown of the head. Inhale and exhale back down the body. And inhale, exhale. Allowing our bodies, inner minds to settle into stillness. Deep in breath. Exhale, gently releasing to those hands. And if you're on the back, you can gently release that leg. And here, let's find some gentle sways, just releasing through the sides of the body and through those hips. Just noticing what you're feeling. And gently back to center. Let's release that left leg ahead. Or if on your back, you're releasing that left foot above that right knee. We'll heel toe our foot in and take hold of the outside of that ankle with that right hand, releasing onto those hips. Maybe block under that left side or underneath that right hip flexor and thigh. Finding your edge here. Let's breathe together here. Inhale. Exhale, softening throughout the body. Inhale. Exhale. And one more here. Inhale. And exhale. Settling into stillness. Checking in with the body. You may be gripping or holding anywhere. On the exhale, finding release. Deepen breath. And exhale. And breath. And to exhale, gently make your way up to your hands. We'll come to tabletop position, or if you're on your back, you could find those windshield wipers with the feet flat onto the mat. So just feeling through the sides of the body. And back through center. Let's gently walk our knees forward, coming onto those sit bones. Feet flat, making our way to our backs. Knees towards heart center. Just finding some gentle sways here. And gently back to center. Knees towards heart center, head towards the knees. Inhale. Exhale, release the legs, release the arms. Find your version of Shavasana.
The path inward is the first step to peace. The world is loud, but your truth whispers. Spend time in silence to hear it clearly. When you pause, you meet yourself. Stillness reveals what rushing hides. From Tao Ink Wisdom.
Breath. Exhale. You need to find movement in hands and feet, fingers and toes. Bringing the feet flat, finding some gentle sways. And gently make your way to your side of choice. Take that moment of pause. Make your way up into your version of easy seat. On the inhale, sending the arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. May we move through our day feeling grounded, centered, and at ease. Grateful to our bodies for allowing us to practice today. I'm grateful to share this practice with you. The light within me acknowledges the light within you. Thank you for joining me today. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, and or like below, and follow me for some more flows. Have a beautiful day.